Cześć, witam Was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Let's Play The Dark Eye Klątwa Wron. Dalej jesteśmy oczywiście w zamarzniętym Undergaście. Dzieje się tu, no, na pewno nic dobrego. Więc tak, żeby dostać się, musimy się dostać do króla ze względu na to, że musimy się dostać do Akademii. Żeby nas wpuścili do Akademii, musimy mieć polecenie od króla. Żeby się dostać do króla, no to musimy mu zaimponować, najlepiej wypędzając chociaż część wron z Undergastu. Po to mamy też mnóstwo rzeczy w ekwipunku. Znaleźliśmy ostatnio recepturę.
Dwindling's remedy against the crow's curse. I need 1 mandrake, 1 yaruga, 2 ounces of thrashbeard, something that attracts crows, and something that contains fairy magic. In brackets, presumably, all of that together is heated in a glass bulb.
Tak. Mamy kolbę, więc postawmy ją. Czyli składniki już znamy, porównaliśmy je z zielnikiem chyba ostatnio, prawda?
Let's see. Thrashbeard is a greyish-green lichen that grows on bewitched trees. The yaruga root has leaves like celery and is supposed to prevent rabies. Mandrakes. Those are Nuri's rooty friends.
Okej, czyli powinno być dobrze. Teraz tak. Nie wiem, czy ja zapalę to w ogóle. A, zapalę. Dobrze. No dobra, to wrzucamy.
1 mandrake?
1 mandragora. Liczny
Something
sopel.
that presumably contains fairy magic.
Tak, ponieważ sopel jest z tej bramy nimf, tam żeśmy go oderwali. Czekajcie, jajko.
Something that attracts crows?
Co jeszcze tam było? Porost. A korzeń jeszcze.
1 yaruga?
Tak. I ten taki porost. O.
2 ounces of thrashbeard?
To wszystko. Okej.
There, finished. Now those ghastly crows only need to touch it. Ouch, hot.
Cóż, przepraszam, Geron. Teraz musimy zrobić tą flagę, która tam powiewała przed zamkiem, ponieważ ona była takim wabikiem na te wrony. Dobra. Zobaczmy. To przyłóżmy
Green
tu.
cloth and brown oak twig. But for the town's emblem, I need an oak twig of green cloth.
Okej, więc zrobimy to w ten sposób. O, wycinamy.
A green oak twig.
Taka zielona gałązka dębowa. Teraz ją chyba połączymy tu.
Now all that's missing is a red crown.
Świetnie. Tu mamy.
The town's emblem. Now I just have to sew the pieces together.
O, godło miasta, dobra.
The town's emblem. Now I just...
Dobra, to teraz zszyć, proszę
Let's
bardzo.
get going then. First the crown. Then the oak twig. And that's how you make a banner.
Świetnie. Teraz wylejmy to na to i możemy iść. Pozbyliśmy się większości rzeczy z ekwipunku. Możemy iść na ten plac cały. Czy to wcześniej też tak padało? Teraz gdzie to było? Tu? Okej. Aha, to muszę najpierw kolbą pokręcić. A nie! O Boże, dobra. Nie zauważyłam, że to było na dole. Musiałam to ostatnio kręcić. Proszę bardzo.
Up with it.
Zobaczymy. A jak ładnie.
The castle dwellers have just noticed your little work of art, boy. The king wants to see you now. Perhaps he's gathering new hope.
Finally.
No.
Truly an incredible story, Birdcatcher. So you're saying that the raven is the seer? Every day this bird approaches me and demands the ring of the burnt one.
He will cast Andergast into eternal darkness, just like he did with Nuri's fairyland.
You're displaying great boldness in showing up in front of your king after you vanished so unexpectedly. But don't misuse the woes of my land as an excuse for your own failure.
This time I won't go away, my king.
Pokaż zdecydowanie. Pokaż miksturę na wrony. O.
All is not lost yet. With this potion, we'll be able to rid the crows of their evil spell.
Too late, Birdcatcher. Lust for revenge and wrath makes us blind, like way back when. 13 years ago. Perhaps we were the blind ones, not the seer.
Well, well.
O. Proszę bardzo.
The king and the birdcatcher. A display that could be from a fairy tale. Where have your shining knights gone, my king?
Spare your sarcasm, seer. You have been uncovered.
You believe what the bringer of bad luck is telling you? Why should I mind? I have torn the veil of time apart, and I have looked Satinav himself in the eye. Fate is riding in, unstoppable. It's standing right inside your throne room, even now.
Enough of that. What do you want?
You know my offer, King Wraithling. Give me the ring, or fall into eternal darkness together with remnants of your realm. Decide. What shall it be?
My king.
Silence. You want my decision, seer? You shall have your ring. I will personally crown your ashes with it as soon as you are burnt for good.
No, little king. That is not the conclusion that I see.
We had hoped it would end when we burnt him, but now I'm not sure anymore. What if the prophecy concerning you is true?
Nie, ja chcę pomóc. Argumenty przeciw różowi.
It's only the seer who conjures up misfortune. He had Knight Alderic and Magistra Dorota killed, and Gwynling. He has cast Nuri's home into peril, and he has called the crows to Andergast. Now he has abducted Nuri. She has to play the harp for him until she becomes a sad fairy.
Your steadfastness warrants respect, but you are only human. Do not expect much help from me. Too many men I've sent to their death already.
Your Majesty, grant me admittance to the Academy. This shall be my only plea.
The Academy? What do you hope to achieve there?
I have to talk to the fairy scholar and find out more about the magic harp.
Your heart seems to be in the right place, Geron. I will give you a written pass that identifies you as my envoy.
Be thanked 1,000 times, my king.
Good luck, Birdcatcher. I hope you'll be able to save your friend.
Też mam nadzieję. Dobra, jest. Dostaliśmy nasz list.
I'm curious about what the guard will have to say about this.
Tak, na pewno będzie zaskoczony. Dobra. W takim razie teraz do Akademii. Czyli wróż tutaj nam chce odebrać z powrotem swój pierścień. I szantażuje króla. Nieładnie. Czy tak mu pokazać?
Look, a royal charter. So, let me in already.
Not so fast. Indeed. The royal seal. All right then, birdcatcher. You may enter, but
No,
I'll
nareszcie.
remember your face.
A ja twoją. I co z tego? Człowieku. Pójdź mnie do środka i nie gadaj. No. Jesteśmy w Akademii.
There's still light up there.
I też pozabijane dechami. Wszystko.
I'll have to catch up on my prayers I've missed on my journey, but first I'll save Nuri. The Circle of the 12 Gods.
Wow.
I wonder what's supposed to fit in there. Perhaps the staff of a sundial. A hole. It's not even one span deep.
No proszę, proszę. Zajrzyjmy się tutaj dokładnie. Tu jakieś toalety? Tak wygląda trochę jak takie dwa wychodki.
The way these boards are attached, they won't even keep doves from entering. The way these boards are attached, they won't even keep...
Dobra, wchodzimy do środka.
Someone's mumbling behind this door, but I can't distinguish any words. Firmly latched. Hello? No one's answering.
No cóż, wszyscy magowie się pozamykali. Tu możemy wejść, to są jakieś tabliczki.
Fatum est inscriptum.
Z tego miejsca to przeczytałeś? Wow, gratuluję.
Andergast bewaart, Andergast crescat, Andergast floriat.
O, tego już nie przeczyta stąd.
Eos causa discimus.
I tak masz niebywałe zdolności.
Why can't magicians just write in a common language?
Zgadzam się.
Why can't The magicians seem to have run out of boards to block the windows.
A, to można zdjąć, okej. Dobra, chodźmy najpierw tutaj. O, proszę.
Geron, you're alive! By Satinav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
Na razie. Nowe informacje od mędrca. Uratować Nuri.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
Ojej.
What did you experience?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. Cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
What happened to
Yay.
your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't
Oh,
got
yes.
time for that, Giacomo. Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magister Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the crow plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere. I'm afraid.
Wiadomo.
There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now.
Jak na razie nie dowiedzieliśmy się niczego nowego.
Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satinav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about. And those cause death and destruction.
Tak, trzeba go powstrzymać, koniecznie.
About something else.
Przezwyciężenie koszmaru.
Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake. He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
The mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
No właśnie. A ta harfa przątki snów?
I discovered the Dreamweaver's harp in Nuri's world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the queen it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
By Satinav, I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows, and those bring dark visions to us humans.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
Czyli jak właśnie dobra magia nimf właściwie powinna być, a została wykorzystana kompletnie w zły sposób.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the Academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
Hej, czyli to jest ten jedyny zły pierścień. Pierścień mocy. Tak, by the way, władcy pierścieni. Tak, jakieś zaczerpnięcie to było chyba. Magister Eichwart.
Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall. But he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Okay.
Do you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question. The answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body.
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Just a thought. The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure.
Damy radę, już tak dużo żeśmy przeszli, że i z tym sobie poradzimy. Nie wiem, czy on coś tu jeszcze nowego powie.
Who's Magister?
The vice is locked. You'll find it, but he is locked.
Dobra. To inny
About
temat.
something else.
Ratować Nuri.
I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the seer's tempest of the crows will never end, and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I have, but you'll have to go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
Tak. Jak zwykle pomocny. Dlaczego zawsze wszędzie musimy chodzić sami? Chociaż nie, przez większość gry w sumie chodziliśmy z Nuri, ale... No ale... On by się nam przydał, no.
I'll be back soon.
Dobra. Co my tu mamy?
Norta's research seems to have revolved greatly around the wine cellar of the Academy.
Ciekawe, jakim cudem w ogóle ci ludzie tutaj nie śpią przez te powiedzmy kilka dni czy kilkanaście dni i to bez kawy czy jakiejś innej dawki kofeiny. Czy to w ogóle jest możliwe, żeby on nie zasnął nad tymi książkami? Nie wiem.
I'm taking this away from you. You need to be of sober mind.
In vino veritas.
Yeah, sure. Write it down and hang it on the wall. It's wondrous. The whole world is so much bigger behind this magic glass.
Ojej, magiczne szkło.
Are you still using this magic-looking glass?
The magnifier? Not at the moment, no. But bring it back when you're done. The handwriting of Magistra Dorota is so tiny.
Dobrze. O, biedny z tą nogą siedzi.
The scholar seems to be quite spry, apart from his leg. After all, he was crazy even before the tempest of the crows.
No, to właśnie dobrze, że nic więcej mu się nie stało.
Ni discera zessa.
Never stop learning. Profound.
Are those magic spells?
Words of wisdom. In the language of the scholars. But they're quite small-minded, if you don't mind me saying so.
Pro sapientia discera. Pro animum abstinera.
Pro regnum mori. Learn for wisdom. Restrain yourself for the spirit. Die for the kingdom.
I'd rather die for Nuri.
Ah, but we all survive.
Tak, to by była najlepsza opcja, prawda?
Why can't magicians just... Quid est veritas?
What is truth?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment.
Understandable.
Why can't...
Dobrze.
Way too many books. No man can read all that.
Biblioteczka jest naprawdę potężna. Ojej.
The fairy scholar has all the records concerning that matter. Ah, look here. In order to be safe from the magic of the fairies, paint the head of a piglet on your door. If only I had known that earlier. Perhaps I can find something about the seer's harp.
Don't bother. I've already rummaged through the whole shelf. Magistra Dorota didn't leave anything else.
Here's something about transmigration. It is said about dark druids that they can exchange their soul with that of an animal, or even a human. Then they migrate from soul to soul and thus live many a year, until their own soul goes to the unnamed. Some fairy folk are also said to have this talent, but those just do it for pleasure, and so they play a joyful game with it.
Na zabawę. Okej. Historia.
Why Andergast will prevail. May Andergast shine bright. Ephedon the First. There's the story about how he set forth with the heroes to challenge the seer 13 years ago, but he was wounded on the journey and had to be left behind.
Nostria.
The 13th war against Nostria, the 14th war against Nostria. I don't have that much time.
14 wojen. Róż z Andergastu.
There's a note about the seer. Regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance to observe the magic.
Boże.
How did he gather his knowledge of the future? Was he a druid or even a warlock? He seemed to use the power of fairy magic too. The examination of his remains did not reveal anything of value.
Tylko wydaje mi się, że coś chyba jest nie tak przetłumaczone, bo on powiedział warlock, a to mi się wydaje, że to jest ten nie wiedźmin, tylko bardziej czarownik, czy coś takiego. Czy czarnoksiężnik? Nie wiem. W sumie. Do Wiedźmina to nie pasuje za bardzo. Nawet z takimi mocami, które on miał właśnie. Geografia.
Hundreds of books about Andergast and one about Nostria. About fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of the other worlds, for it is reported that it is hard to tell if they walk on 2 legs, or if they're animal or plant, or hermetic noses.
Okay.
About Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the kingdom of Nostria. The common Nostrian angles in brackish ponds for salterelles. I know all that already.
Ale niemile opisane, no. Matematyka.
Mathematics. Many crows make a swarm. I don't need to know more about it.
Ale odkrywcze? Ja nie mogę. Dobra. Nic więcej chyba się tu nie dowiemy z tego. Dobra, idziemy stąd. Wyjdźmy na zewnątrz. Tak, i teraz możemy się przenieść do tego okienka. Chodź no tu. Spróbuj tymi widłami. Wow.